So just allowing yourself to come into posture. We can do this anywhere. We don't have to do it in a formal mindful meditation. We can just even sit for a few minutes, switch the telly off, switch the music off, and just simply listen. So the mindfulness of sounds. Just be aware of just your body resting here. Maybe just checking in with yourself. Just kind of where your thoughts are. Not going into thinking, but just noticing where your thoughts are. Get a sense of how you're feeling. Maybe there's some emotions there or some felt sense. Check in with the physical body, how you are. Maybe in the feet and the legs. In the body itself, the bottom of the back, the belly, the chest and the back itself. Just be aware of all the sensations even around your head and your face, your arms and your legs. And if you feel maybe your neck is a bit stiff, feel free to move it left to right or back to forward, just readjusting that. We don't have to stay still in a mindful meditation. Just being aware of the breath in this moment. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest and the belly. Maybe putting your hand on your heart. Maybe even one on your hand, on your heart, and one on your belly. Just doubling up there. Feeling that connection with yourself. That contact. Even if there's some resistance or defense there, that's okay, or something you're not used to, or even if it's a bit uncomfortable. Just even acknowledge that, but feeling the warmth from your hands and the intention of tenderness, the intention to bring a bit of kindness to yourself. By even doing this practice, not only every single time you do a mindful meditation, you're adding towards and contributing towards your health and well-being, but you're bringing that intention of self-kindness and self-care. And just starting to listen to maybe the sounds, just whatever you hear. Not thinking about them, but just allow them to arrive to your ears. When the mind drifts off, often we have distractions, even in our mindful meditation, even just within a few seconds. Just bring your focus back to the sounds. Often we can get distracted with other physical sensations or even emotions. Or we might even be distracted by thoughts going on in the mind. But in this practice, just using sounds as your anchor to keep you in this present moment. And every single time we notice that we're being distracted, and then we bring ourselves back. What we're doing is every single time we're having a mindful moment. And in that mindful moment, when you bring yourself back, you're strengthening the neurons in the brain, strengthening the neural pathways. And what you're doing is changing the structure and how the brain works. You're building the muscle every single time. So not thinking about that, just listening to the sounds. It's just sitting, resting. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just resting. Just being here in this moment. Not in the past, not heading into the future, just being here. Just checking in with yourself without thinking about it too much. What is it like when I actually give myself the space just to be present, just to be here and now? And what would it be like? What would it be like on a daily basis if I allowed myself and give myself the space and the permission to be present? And just come back listening to the sounds. And just keeping your hands where they are. And just relaxing, not even trying to meditate. I'm just going to read out a poem. And the poem's called Allow by Dana Folds. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt containing a tornado. Or dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in, the wild and the weak, the fear, the fantasies, the failures and the successes. When loss rips off the doors of your heart or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice becomes simply bearing the truth. In the choice to let go of your own known way of being, the whole world is revealed to your new eyes.